So I'm coming out here before I go to bed. Go do stuff inside. Go help Liddy clean the house. And we'll get ready for bed. But I wanted to come out here and check on Muffin, because today is her due date. And I've been hoping she would have this calf before her due date, because we're in trouble. We cannot produce enough milk for the customers we have. I haven't drank raw milk in a couple days now. I'll usually drink, I don't know, a half gallon of milk a day. She's super close though. How's it going there, Muffin? Looking really good. I really like how her udder's coming along. That looks really good. Everything looks good. I mean, other than she's taking her sweet time, which is okay. Honestly, it's really weird for me, and maybe you guys think I'm crazy, but I thought the biggest issue I was gonna have was getting people, or I was assuming I was gonna have to beg people to buy my products. And the fact that we have found two products that we can make money at, and we actually can't produce enough of it, is still amazing to me. And we're very fortunate. I've been getting some questions about A2 milk, a cow being A2. What is that? What does that mean? Well, I'm not a scientist, but what I can tell you is A2 is referring to the casein protein in the milk. And actually, a lot of people think A2 is a new thing, when in all reality, all milk was A2 before us humans started messing with cows. A1 is actually the protein, the casein protein, mutating because of how we've bred cows. From what I understand, people didn't breed cows to be A1 on purpose. Oh, you're coming for some love? It was more of these cows produce more milk, so they kept breeding them. And somehow that is linked. Hey, Nellie. Yeah, Nellie's never been a real big fan of love. But that's okay. We love you anyway. So somehow production, breeding cows to produce more, has made them not be A2. So what does this mean for you? Why would somebody want A2 milk? Well, I forget what the stat is, but a lot of people think they're allergic to dairy. Studies have found that a lot of people aren't allergic to dairy. They're allergic to A1 dairy. So if you got A2 milk, a lot of times you're not lactose intolerant. And on top of that, Weston A. Price has either done a lot of these studies, or I'm not sure if they did them themselves or they sponsored them or been involved in them. I'm not 100% sure. But the Weston A. Price Foundation is a great resource to a lot of this natural living, I guess you would say. They did a study, and they took a bunch of people who thought they were lactose intolerant, and quite a few of them, when drinking A2 milk, found that they didn't have any issues, but there were still some that did. But then when they went even further and gave people A2 raw milk, hardly anybody had any issues. So that's just kind of mind-blowing, and a little bit of a study that they did, and the fact that these are all problems we caused as humans. So that's just my little piece on A2 and what I know about it, and why we only milk A2 cows. Actually, sheep's milk, all that's A2 because we haven't messed with it enough. We didn't breed sheep like we bred cows. And I used to milk sheep, for those of you who don't know. I milked them for a couple years, and I loved the sheep's milk, and I didn't love milking the sheep. Sheep never got a routine. They're not like a cow or a goat. You had to chase them in to come milk every day. Whereas Nellie here, I just call her name and she comes in to milk. Don't you, girl? You do too, Sadie. It's funny when I milk, these two girls have been milked for so long together that Nellie always comes first and Sadie will wait a while because she knows that she's never going to get in there before Nellie. So she'll wait a while, and then she'll come later and wait in line. Sheep milk is actually even better for you than cow's milk, but you get less of it. My biggest thing is nobody else wanted to try it. So when I had extra milk, I couldn't even give it away. People were like, sheep milk? No, I'm not drinking that. So that's why we switched. Liddy's actually a little irritated with that right now because a lot of people are getting into sheep's milk, but I still think it would be a hard market where we're at to sell. So we're going to stick with the cow's milk for now. So today I actually got up to 50 degrees. Finally feels a little bit like spring. The sun's beating down. But boy, I'm already getting chilly. I think it's already dropped down to 40. This is still just fine temperatures for her to have her calf. Hopefully Muffin here can find a decent dry spot, which is hard to find around here, and lay down and have her calf soon. Her udder's looking good. So now that she's actually due, I have to come out here and make sure I check her a little more often. I don't get up in the middle of the night or anything crazy like that. Not until I know for sure she's gonna have it that night. Then I would. But to be honest with you, since I've had dairy cows here on my own farm, I've never seen a calf be born. They've always been born in the middle of the night. No help. I come out the next morning and they're nursing, so, which is very fortunate. Liddy's always mad. The kids are always mad. But that's Mother Nature doing its best, so